1, 2, 3, bread!
Howdy ho! So, do you remember that a few videos ago, I introduced you guys to a very small band called the Beatles? Yeah, that's what they call the Beatles? If you do, then get ready, because this band has many more weird stories surrounding it. Who could have guessed that a band that is nowhere near as big as Captain 𝕸𝖆𝖗𝖘 could have such deep lore? Alright, let's quit with this joke because I'm already milking it too much, okay? The Beatles, yada yada yada, one of the biggest bands ever, iconic songs, LSD, Japanese gal screaming, number 9, you know the drill. And by association, then you're probably familiar with that one song that plays in every single karaoke out there. Which one, you may say? I'm talking about Hey Jude. That one song that is just Paul staring to you with his signature some and disappointing stare. And then all of a sudden it goes na 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 Batman. Anyway, if you belong to society, then you are aware that the song's a classic. And just like many, and I mean many songs, it has some really strange flaws that are often you noticed. Like for example, how many of you refer to Hey Jude as that one song where someone says fuck hell? Probably it would be less people than all of those that appear in the music video. Not because of lack of knowledge, probably because calling that instead of calling Hey Jude sounds really stupid. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's pretty simple. Pay attention to the song in the last line before the na-na-na segment begins. More specifically around the 258 song mark. As Paul is saying the word begin, it is possible to hear something in the background. Pay attention. As you can hear, it's very audible the presence of such lovely words in the song. Point proven, see you next video. Okay, the jokes are getting a little out of hand, let's calm down a little, okay? Now that you know that there's an F word in Hey Jude, there are probably some questions popping up in your mind, such as, who was that? Why is that there? Who cares? And most importantly, why wasn't it removed yet? Well, there are actually multiple theories around this, but there is one that is the most common theory. That was coined by mix engineer Malcolm Toft, who said the author of such profanity was John Lennon. And according to him, this is what happened. Joe was recording an overdub of his harmony vocals, and suddenly the volume of his headphones got really spiked up. So he got all started like, took his headphone off and yelled the profanity. Which, sure, sounds right. I can totally see John Lennon doing that. After all, it's John Lennon, that guy was all over the place. But there's a second theory that I would like to point out. One made by another engineer, Geoff Emerick, that says who other than No-Nos was Paul. And the reason for that was that he hit the wrong notes in the piano. Seriously, that's it. Sir McCartney, you might have some anger issues. I personally don't buy this one as much as I do the other theory. As you probably heard in the snippet, there was a whoa that preceded him saying the line. And at least in my view, saying whoa fucking hell sounds much more like he's being disoriented. So the Lennon theory to me makes more sense. But the McCartney one even has an extra backing of another engineer, John Smith, who had a clear memory of Lennon pointing that out. And they both decided to just leave it in the recording, just in the lowest volume possible, and in their own words, most people won't ever spot it, but we'll know it's there. And again, knowing John Lennon's shenanigans, that sounds pretty standard to him. What a wacky fella, am I right? Now, which of these theories are right? Well, look at the word theories. They might be right, but they also both might be wrong. And it may actually be George after seeing Yoko entering the studio or something. But these two are definitely the most plausible possibilities. The John Lennon one is the one that is most commonly documented around the internet. But the McCartney one also appears in a book, and to me it sounds reasonable as well, even though it's the more boring one. So to this day, this is a mystery. A quite dumb one, but it's one that I really like. I think I'm attracted to dumb things, I guess. And no, that does not apply in my romantic life, just clarifying in case a certain someone in my life takes that out of context. Babe, don't get mad please. So what are your thoughts on this? In your eyes, who was the profane that made such low-level utterance? And if you have any other theories that you think are interesting to mention, leave it in the comments. And I'll see you someday probably. Please subscribe so I can see you again. Or else I will miss you and spiral into a deep depression, okay? That totally did not sound manipulative at all. Please, Editor Marshall, exclude that from the final video, okay?